guys, welcome to Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews. I am your host, Boise, and what a packed NXT episode I've got for you. We've got a champion versus champion match for the first time ever on NXT. So with no further distractions, let's hit the music. So we kicked off the show with a tag team match, and we had Dakota and Purrazzo teaming up to take on the heel team of Aliyah versus Lacey Evans. This was actually, for me, a very good match. This all started a couple of weeks ago with a backstage altercation where fans filmed it on their cameras and saw all four women, facing off against each other, babyface versus heel. I really like that. And that we actually got a match through because of this. This is, it's nice that WWE in some way continue storylines on, this happened and now they're having a match. Hopefully they continue this because I really like this match. Dakota Kai wasn't in it for much. She's very over. She's so over. I didn't realise how over she was until watching this match. The fans really wanted her into the ring, into the match. But she did unfortunately take the pinfall. Purrazzo, very new into the WWE. I hope they keep this up because I think Lacey Evans and Aliyah really gelled really well. I think the heel team were very much more in sync, and hopefully we can have another match in the soon where we see these four women take each other on yet again. But very, very entertaining. If this is just a 4-off match, it's going to be a shame because it did definitely have the right type of chemistry. But if it's going to continue a storyline, and I hope it does, can't wait to see where it leads to. Maybe a number one contenders match, a fatal 4-way. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm really excited. It's something new. It's a fresh rivalry, hopefully starting. So I'm going to give this a solid 7 out of 10. A very good start to NXT this week. Next up, we got a singles comparison match where we saw Humberto. I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name because I just butchered his first name. Versus Jaxson Ryker. How awesome is that last name? Ryker. He is one of the newest members. He's one of the newest NXT talents, part of the Forgotten Sons, who is one of the new factions on NXT. That's one of the best things about NXT. You do get a lot of factions in there, and I think this match did exactly what you wanted to see. It just pretty much showed what kind of wrestler Jaxson is going to be. He's going to be a non-nonsense type of wrestler. He's not going to take any messing around, no flips or no nothing. He's going to win the match as quickly as possible, walk away, and that's he seems like a psychopath, really dangerous. I can't wait to see these guys take on Undisputed Era if we ever get the chance. These guys kind of are like a biker gang slash kind of thing. It reminds me a bit of Sanity, but more like a biker gang than anything else. I'm really enjoying with the Forgotten Sons. I can't wait to see what they bring more to the NXT team. But back to the match itself. The match, it was fine. It did exactly what it said on the tin. It showcased this wrestler, made him feel like the powerhouse in the team, and that's all it needed to do. For that alone, it's going to get a good grade because it's doing a job. So for me, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 because it was entertaining nonetheless. Especially seeing a big guy just go, I'm going to destroy everything, which is always cool. Last but not least, we got our main event, a champion versus champion match. Title on the line, both titles on the line. This was awesome. I know what you think. Hold on. Only 3 matches on NXT. You cannot be serious. Well, seeing as this match was like 35 minutes long, I can be serious. This match was giving exactly everything it needed to live up to the hype. And I honestly was welled up with this hype. I said to people, you need to watch NXT this week. You need to see Ricochet versus Pete Dunne because it's going to be one of the matches of the year. I'm not going to lie. It's one of the matches of the year, in my opinion, in WWE. I'm going to say in WWE, I'm going to save myself a little bit by saying in WWE alone, it's one of the matches of the year. It definitely earns that title. It was fun. It was excellent. Pete Dunne is the things he does with people's joints I thought seeing Randy Orton with a screwdriver in someone's ear was awful to watch. Watching what Pete Dunne did to Ricochet's fingers and joints just made me go, no, 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 thank you. But it was absolute. And Ricochet started giving more momentum and started pushing Pete Dunne. Both guys really giving it all. You just couldn't tell who was going to get the victory. And that's the best thing about these type of matches. Because you're like, well, who's going to win? I can't see him just giving Pete Dunne the North American title, even though that would be cool. And how would he fit 2 titles in his mouth? These are questions you have to ask yourself. I mean, you think to yourself as well, if Ricochet wins the UK title, does that mean he's going to go to the UK NXT division? Who knows? It was fun to watch this match. It was so close. Ricochet seemed like he was going to get the victory, but by the end, it was ended in a DQ because Undisputed Era got involved, beat up both men, and pretty much they were about to take out Ricochet and Pete Dunne before the War Raiders came in, chased them off, and chased them away. Referee gives both men the belts. They're watching each other from each end of the ring, and I think you can just tell this is how NXT, and this, I really think this is really good storytelling. They didn't pam away straight away from both competitors, like them holding titles. They were allowed to get up a little bit, hold their titles, look at each other in the eye, and I think you kind of got that idea. We've just had a brutal match. Yeah, I think they've come out with more respect with each other than they did before going into the match. I really, really enjoyed this match. If you guys haven't checked it out, what are you doing? Check it out, guys. It is worth every penny of that £9.99 just to see this match alone. It was fun, it was great, and I really enjoyed it. You should stop what you're doing, watch it. Just watch it, even if you've already seen it, watch it again. But yeah, that is going to get a 9 out of 10. Screw it. No, I can't give it a 10. It's going to get a 9 out of 9. 9 out of 10. It was entertaining. It was fun. It was nearly perfect, but the finish kind of felt like this, you know, just kind of got WWE out of a corner of what they were going to do with these championships. But all said and done, I really, really enjoyed this match. So there you go. That was NXT. And there you go, guys. That was NXT for this week. We did get some backstage stuff. We had a Keith Lee promo. We also got William Regal's interviewing Candice LeRae, asking her who she thought it was, asking if she knew if it was Johnny Gargano. She said no, Johnny was in the changing rooms after the match. But we know that's not true because Johnny went through the fire doors. So maybe Candice is lying. Maybe it's Candice LeRae. Why not? Maybe it's Johnny Gargano. Maybe Johnny's turned heel. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. This really Aleister Black stuff building up in the background, always cool. I think I like what NXT is doing, where stuff which is happening in the background does go on into future storytelling, which is, I think, much better than what we're getting on Raw or SmackDown right now. So I think this is great. So what did you guys think of this episode of NXT? Leave it in the comments below. If you do like our videos, you know what to do. Please like, subscribe, press the notification bell. It goes ding. And if you want to follow the channel on Twitter, you can do. It's at SmackTalk. YouTube. That's YouTube. That's a U. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Boise88. And I'll see you guys next time on the next SmackTalk Wrestling Reviews. Bye.